we got more messages. So guys, some of you have been worried about something, some cycle that is phasing out that you are ready to have gone from your experience. You're ready for this new beginning. It's like, in fact, you've been kind of like, up until this point, or perhaps like this reading is going to click something for you, you've been kind of hanging on by like intuition and inspiration and magic. This is kind of the energy that I'm getting. You've walked away from a chapter in your life. It could be like a dark place where some of you did not want to be emotionally, or it could have been a place where some of you did not want to be physically. Maybe you physically moved and left some environment, but you walked away from something and it's making you feel better. Like this is actually a time for a brand new chapter in your life, okay? And this is something that you already know. This is something that you have clarity with. This is where you are meant to be right now. How fucking crazy it looks from the outside to an observer. But to you, you're like, this feels right. But you're not really sure. You're not necessarily in limbo. You're just like, this works for me, but like to another motherfucker, it might look a little crazy. I don't know if that makes sense, right? Whatever your mentality is, or your physical situation, or both of them melded together, it's like something that someone looking at it would be like, what the fuck is going on? But you're in it and you're like, what you mean what's going on? I'm having a good time. I know I'm supposed to be here. The motherfucker's like, are you absolutely sure you're supposed to? Okay. And they kind of back away slowly but I feel like you're good with whatever circumstances you're in, how crazy they might sound, whether your emotional state or your mental state or physically where you're at, okay? You're okay because you feel stable, because a lot of you have found stability in your solitude, okay? Some of you might have just went through like a recent spiritual awakening, as I change my fucking song here because I kind of just want a different vibe here. This is what you get when you get the totally unedited videos. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's pick. Oh my god, it took long enough. Okay, so some of you were in isolation while I was saying all of that, right? You were in isolation and you have recently come through a spiritual awakening, and now that you've kind of found yourselves, you're ready to celebrate. Like, you don't want to deal with nonsense and finagling bullshit anymore. You're just like what the fuck? If someone has a deceased pet, a dog, they might want to have a message for you, or they might have been trying to contact you. That was just totally random, okay? But you are about to enter this fruitful state of your experience, and even though it looked crazy from an outside perspective, it is all working out, perhaps in a way that you cannot yet see. So your job right now is to really observe things from a different perspective. So what you want to do, if let's say a former version of you would have responded to something or reacted to something a certain way, right? A former version of you, if they had been asked, do you want to go skydiving, they might have immediately said no. So that's just one example. It could be anything though. But the new version of you, to help you break out of this, you're going to start looking at things from a different perspective. So for example, someone asks you, do you want to go skydiving? You say yes instead of no, right? Like you switch the answer to something that you would have typically said yes or no to, something you would have jumped right into head first, or something you would have avoided, okay? You want to do the opposite of that now to solidify this new version of you in here, okay? Because it's really like no more lying to yourself, okay? You were put here for greatness, and the reason perhaps why you had to stand alone for a while, this could be physically, mentally, financially, metaphorically, whatever, okay, was because you had a lot of your inner demons, soul searching, things like that you needed to rectify and balance out within yourself, so that you can go on to this quest of happiness and fulfillment in the third dimensional realm, okay? Because the ultimate happiness and joy is here for you now. And I'm just feeling out this one. Okay, this is your completion. You have come full circle from something. You've come full circle. whatever that means to you. It's obviously going to be different for everyone, but there is something that you're faced with here, and you have evolved fully. Like it might seem like a similar circumstance to something that you thought have overcome, but it's here again, only in a slightly different form. And it's here to ask you, are you the former version, the version that would have done this in that situation, or are you the new version who would do the exact opposite? And that is how you complete this cycle. You do the opposite, and you let everything just kind of know itself void. Okay, like everything is done, it's over, that's it, the end. You don't need to go through nonsense patterns anymore. Okay, so some of you might have been manifesting your dream life. Definitely that's coming through here with the Seven of Cups. You've been thinking about which path you want to take, and all of them look great, but stand firm and focus on whatever path you want to happen first. Okay, what and how to tell that something is really resonating with your energy right now. And I'm not saying that you can't or can have everything you want. Okay, obviously that's totally up for you, but you can tell the next chapter of your life, the new fresh start, your next victory is when you let go of the past. Okay, you let go of the past, and you just you don't respond in the way that you would have before. I need to drill that home for some motherfuckers. But this new chapter, how you tell what's gonna be next for you, it's gonna feel natural. Like it's not gonna cause a sense of dread or foreboding or overexcitement. It's just gonna feel like okay, this is it. Like you don't think every day about what color your eyes are, right? Like it doesn't cause some excited shit. It doesn't cause some like angry shit. It's just, my eyes are, insert whatever color, right? They're just like, that's it. So that, how you get when there's something that you already know is, right? Like, you know your eye color. Okay. So that feeling of like, but that's what it is. That is how you tell where your next move is going to be, because it's just going to feel like that. Like you just know it. Like, yeah, that's my eye color. It's not going to feel constricted. It's not going to feel like overly excited. It's not going to feel any type of way other than natural. Like when you look at your nails and say, I have green nails, right? That's just what it is. It's not causing any stirring of crazy emotion or thought. It's just, that's what it is. So what makes you feel that way? Like, that's just what it is. That's your next chapter, okay? And that is your victory. And this is the new chapter that's coming to you as long as you let go of the past.